Hey everyone, it's Javs on Twitch. I have Cyclops to level 21, which I'm taking advantage of some of the BOGO sales that they have going on again. I think it's still going on until Tuesday. I might buy one more, but I was very lucky and was able to get Black Panther as well. So I'll have him to do in the future. So I was getting a little squishy, so I might do some of the dailies now, plus there's also Odin's Bounty going on. And I believe my legend, or my influence mission is also the one shot for today. So, seems like a good idea. Run Red Skull. So, let's see, I have to do 4 Hulkbusters. Okay. So I'm still getting used to this build a little bit.
No match for the hordes of Hydra. I saw that coming. None can stand in our way. You will not escape. Down you go. Hail Hydra! Initiate battle plan Bravo. Suffer for all eternity!
So I think this is going okay so far with this build.
Just a distraction.
I mean, Spirit is a little bit of an issue. Level 22.
Bow down before me, for I am the master of the world. You will rue this day.
Behold the power of Hydra!
Doom possesses total mastery of the diabolical.
Trinity's gonna drop. Good. Okay, looks like I've done enough for the GLF. For the shared, I need to do 2 more vehicles.
Lesson learned.
Is that another level? Leveling pretty quickly
Control
here.
is a delicate thing. Where's the real fight?
Alright, so the rest
No
is,
time
I
to
think,
celebrate.
any other Hydra units. Okay. I think that's enough for now. Move on. Cyclops doesn't have a teleport, but the roll's pretty fast. Once I have enough spirit sustain, I still don't understand why it wouldn't be free. I think everybody should just have a free movement power.
Death to the enemies of Hydra.
That danger room training pays off.
So, maybe they'll eventually make everybody have a free movement power. I mean, the movement power doesn't have to be one that does damage. You know? Maybe if there's a movement power that does damage, like for Silver Surfer or something, that can cost some spirit. Because otherwise the build would be broken, but for everybody else, like this roll, no one's going to be attacking the Cyclops build and just rolling everywhere. Okay, so I think I can just skip on. See if I can add anything to the stuff I'm using. So I think that's all I'm going to use until I can unlock his signature.
For the glory of Hydra. I saw that coming. I could have done worse.
Assault team deployed.
Alright, so that's one Hulkbuster done.
Superior planning wins again. Collateral damage. Where's the target?
I'm getting pretty good damage now. I mean, granted, this is like I'm close level to the content here.
Time for a new challenge.
Not under leveled. I think I still have to defeat. Yeah, there's 4 more. There, that's it right there. Alright. Do a little rolling around. I don't really have any good area attacks with him, but Ricochet pretty much gets everybody in the area, so pretty perfect.
I will usher in a new world after burning the old
I don't
one
think it
to
counts as an area
cinders.
power, but it pretty much serves as an area power.
Where's the target?
So I can't kill Red Skull too quickly here. Need to make sure I get my 4 Hulk Busters down.
Give me
Okay, now it doesn't matter.
No, I will have my revenge.
That's pretty good.
For
I got
the
many
Red
levels
Skull
during this
shall
one.
always return.
And completed a daily and Odin's Bounty event. And the 1-shot. And my GLF mission for the day. Huh. Wasn't letting me pick that up for a second.
Perhaps we are natural allies after all.
Alright, so let me get my other hero accommodations here. And I'm almost up to 350 protectors, so I'll be able to slot 5 my I have some dailies I forgot to do. Odin marks. Melee powers. Yeah, it's not really helping me, but it does give me the +1 to all powers, and it's the only one that I actually have right now. I don't remember if Red Skull actually dropped one or not. Probably did, I probably just forgot to pick it up. I'm so used to not ever picking them up. Unless they're like cosmic. Alright, these things I can't do in hubs. Alright, so I don't think I can level anything else right now. Can't use Omegas yet. So, let's see what else we can do today. My legendary is Demons and Sorcerers. It's probably going to show up in Midtown more so, I think. The event today is only terminals and one-shots. I should try to do my legendary though. So let's go to Midtown, I guess.
Hey, Psych, you got a lot of brass for a skinny kid.
Can open these boxes, so.
You do not believe in me, Mr. Cage? The feeling is mutual.
Probably don't really need to worry about these. Critical hit rating, health, defense. They all suck, right? They know. This is why I always go gearless. I don't really care that much.
From now on, all crime you seek the assistance of a superior being.
He's just like destroys instantly. Where's my legendary? Demons and Sorcerers. So the Lava Men, I think, probably count.
That danger room training pays off. You ain't taking me in.
Just flying through the levels.
Critical situation here.
None of these guys really count, so maybe I'll go with the one with health.
Mastery of the diabolical.
That will probably help me the most. Because I counted as a sorcerer.
Dispose of the biological waste.
Hurt you, man.
Energy Splinter.
Can't think straight.
I think these kind of demons. Yeah.
And stay down.
Humanity unprepared for the coming onslaught.
Bow down before me, for I am the master of the world.
They like don't even notice me over here.
Before Hydra.
Shooting at them. These are brutes.
Freak on the loose.
No. I think these are sorcerers.
All according to plan.
There's a demon.
Do not waste the effort, demon, for doom controls gargantuan power.
The Legend of
Lesson
Midtown.
learned.
Legend of Midtown. Complete each legendary quest in Midtown. I guess I haven't done that one yet.
I wonder what Forge could do with this.
Cool, cool. So I don't quite have enough, or I haven't quite gotten to 30 yet, but let's see. Next one is chapter 4. I think I already finished chapter 4. Should do the terminals so we get the Odin's bounty. I guess I'll start with green. Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom, do Dr. Doom. So this is the one where you trash the castle. Wow.
Are there more of you out there?
You dare lay a hand on your master?
I'll just blame that on Mogan.
You have no.
Alright, that's all I have to do here. I think I'm gonna fight the
Rest
bosses.
assured, Doom is only here because Doom lives.
I need time to rest.
Not quite strong for boss battles at this point.
Okay, fine. You got
But I
me.
don't have my, not level 30 yet.
Just what the professor ordered.
This one has energy damage, this one has damage to not targeting. Critical dodge.
Perhaps
I could do this all day.
See who's the boss.
Healing factor?
Sabertooth.
Good. I can let loose.
Sabertooth. Health. Physical defense. Damage rating. Yeah, I might switch to that. The other one doesn't really have the right damage.
Not wasting time on you.
You a worthy threat?
Just can't quite unlimited roll yet.
This world belongs to Doom!
Maybe you've never heard of me?
He's really wrecks. Just wrecks everybody.
I didn't ask for this fight.
Insignificant wretch.
And make sure I trash enough things here.
Time for a new challenge.
Might have to backtrack a little bit. Kind of close to the end here. Not really much to trash in this area.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Where's the target?
And I need 10 more things to trash.
Step it up, people.
I guess I could run it a second time. Might make it. Not quite. I need 5 more things. I guess Cyclops doesn't really cause lots of explosions. Just had to get lucky, I think, with some of the ricochet blasts. I think I smashed everything in this area. Here's something. I got all those. Here's some stuff.
You dare lay a hand on your master?
I guess I can't destroy that one. For whatever reason.
We are Liberian fighters.
I don't have enough spirit. I can't blow that one up. There we go. Cyclops doesn't really like shake the ground or anything, so used to just stuff exploding all the time with like Silver Surfer or like I just take Colossus. He just like smashes everything that he runs into. I don't know why this console's not able to be destroyed for whatever reason. Could motorcycle it. Kinda cool. I mean, you still can't like jump over walls or anything with this.
Today belongs to Doom. Suffer for all eternity!
Not the greatest single target damage at this point. Really need to get to level 30 fast. I'll probably be at level 30 after this. Oops.
Where's the target? Give me a minute.
Ran out of spirits, so I couldn't roll away. Hit him, Beast. Beast looks like he's stuck. Stuck in the crater. Dr. Doom's fighting that team up Dr. Doom. Alright.
I wonder what Forge can do with this.
Ranged powers. Should keep that one though. Dr. Doom. Power duration. I don't know if Dr. Doom Medallion's actually good for a lot. Cyclops. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything on here except for damage rating, maybe. Health. And spirit, I guess. Almost level. I'm gonna toss all this junk. this is a level 60. I'm not gonna hold on to that. I don't know how I got that. Someone must have dropped it that was higher level.
Just what the
Cosmic
professor
ring.
ordered.
Level 60. Magneto Curse. I think it's worth it just to get the Odin boxes. So I could probably go back to the story mode now. Level 29. Should be able to go breeze through it now.
You will not escape.
So I just gotta make sure I kill enough people before I get back. Not to backtrack too much.
Down for the count.
See, this is where like characters like Cyclops are at a disadvantage. No teleport, no jumps. Gotta walk around all these little fences.
You seek the assistance of a superior being.
I still believe! I wonder what Forge can do with this.
And drop room.
I must suffer for my cause. Gotta keep pushing myself.
Is that level 30? Yes.
I'll find a good use for that. Hold still.
I'm gonna get rid of this.
Where did I go wrong? You have no right to exist.
Nice. That'll be good for bosses. Huh. I guess being ranged is good. I wanna hide behind the fence. Can't get me.
All will face the righteous punishment of doom.
That didn't need to be there. You burned me out, mate.
See, Pyro might be good. Energy damage. I should set my Omega kill these bosses faster. Get more XP. I can level faster.
You've run out of second chances, Eric.
This battle, but the war goes on.
And maybe this time you'll finally learn something.
That's really kind of a worthless artifact, but I don't think I can actually use any artifacts yet. Too low level. Low level. Alright, what's the next one? Curse? Curse. Making some good progress on Cyclops.
Chill their bones and heat their blood. Malachite. Sound the battle cry. Interloper.
Alright, so
Put them to the blade.
killed enough people for the daily.
Time for some dark magic. It is our hour to strike.
Visor off? Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly right.
Rest assured.
Where's the target?
You will rue this day.
Alright, time to kill Curse.
Perhaps we are.
Show them what elven blades can do. Save us, Malachite. Spate of darkness, quench the light. Death to us.
You have no hope.
darkness.
Cool.
Just what the professor ordered.
Got some drops, got some drops. And level 31. And that was that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the story mode now. So I think I was in chapter 4. I might have just finished chapter 4.
I ain't scared of you or nobody else.
Doom has
talked
no
to
time for
Xavier yet.
nostalgia from a pedant like Captain America.
Thought I
We
did.
need your...
You know you can count on me, Professor.
What troubles you?
$145 left. Yeah, it's not quite enough. Not quite enough to go for the fighting yet. Alright, that's all. Yeah. So this is chapter 5. I got some boxes too.
Time for a new challenge.
See, critical hit rating, brutal damage. I think I'm just stick with extra health for now. This is all melee. I'm back to story mode now, so this one has a boss battle in it somewhere.
Not impressed. Can't think straight.
Your resistance was expected.
The honor is all yours. I will slice you to ribbons. This war is not over.
I wonder what Forge could do with this.
Bleed. That gives a lot of health, I guess. I don't think it's better than Pyro's medallion though. Pyro's probably the best one for Cyclops, I would think, with all the energy. Probably a few others.
You'll get yours someday. I must suffer for my cause.
Wait, why is it not showing me the whole map?
I should wring Deadpool's neck for his insolence, but he would most likely derive pleasure from it.
I still believe. Human rights are for I need time to rest. Yeah, you're gonna need another one of those. Where did I go wrong?
It's weird that it's not showing me the whole map here. I'm just gonna body slide then. I need to get back to the waypoint.
Legends of the Phoenix. Let's watch ourselves.
Ugh, what a wonderful smell you've discovered.
All right, purifiers. Your time in
I don't know what
Town
the
is
deal was
over.
with that.
I must suffer for my cause. Practice makes perfect.
I'm even with levels, so
I saw that coming. Down you go. Where did I go wrong? You'll get yours someday.
Kill the mutant lovers!
Not even a challenge. Why do you hate humanity?
alright,
Doom
Juggernaut.
shall assist you because Doom wills it.
Gotta get him before he goes invulnerable.
This world belongs to Doom.
But I'm unstoppable!
Gotta keep pushing myself. Just what the professor ordered.
A little risky there. I was assuming I'd kill him before he got to me. Lucky.
You seek the assistance of a superior being.
I could use
Nicely
Juggernaut's medallion for extra defense. Oh, but
I'm glad you came. All right, Stryker.
Haven't
You
really
started
felt
this,
squishy.
but now I'm ending it.
I think I could just skip right to the end on this one. where Magneto is. I should probably re-roll these, so. I guess physical damage helps me though. Just for the beast part.
You gotta clear the field.
Alright, so I'm a little under leveled, but probably really shouldn't matter.
You have no hope.
You'll get yours someday. Why do you hate humanity?
Fight with a motorcycle.
Humanity first! Freak on the loose!
This world belongs to Doom.
Burn, baby, burn!
Maybe I'll get a better pyro medallion. Where's it going? Never seen him walk that far away.
You burned me out, mate.
I wonder what Forge could do with this.
Yeah, that one is better.
Witness my power.
You will not escape.
Where's the target?
Sides are off. So, pretty much everybody in this game has a good signature power.
You have won this
Wonder what his
battle,
ultimate
but the
is.
war goes on.
And maybe this time you'll finally... I should have known
Probably
that
like
Sinister
call,
would be involved
probably
in
like a
something
call
like this.
down all the team or something. That would make sense for the leader of the X-Men. Call down the teammates.
Hey, I was headmaster of the school for a minute, so technically I have the authority to do what I want.
Jean Grey, Beast, Angel, and Iceman, yeah. So pretty much all the people that I already have over here.
Never forget, Loki. You are not the only one with talents that exceed the limits of the physical world.
Our work is not yet finished.
I must have enough to buy another random box. Okay, I think this is where Beast is.
Rest assured, Doom is only here because Doom wills it.
Can't do that one mission.
There's no time to waste. I have to help those agents.
Alright.
Where's the target? It was in the way.
Not this way.
Perhaps we are natural allies after all. Doom shall assist you because Doom wills it.
Just whip out the motorcycle whenever I want. It's random.
No time to celebrate.
The Queen demands you're dead. Make them alive. I have disgraced the Hive.
That's a good signature.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
Gotta clear the room sometimes. Nice and easy. I think I can just skip right on. I can't use the PowerPoints yet. I gotta figure out which way to go. No. I guess it's up and then left. Gonna have those crazy motorcycle skills. I'm feeling a little squishy. I'm pretty underleveled. Have a beast go get him.
Just a distraction.
Didn't even kill him.
The danger room's tougher than this. I saw that coming.
Is Cyclops
the
always
target?
talking about the danger room? I don't think they added that in just when they added danger room. Alright,
Doom
let's see
shall
how we do
assist
against
you because
Sinister.
Doom wills it.
Underleveled.
For the sake of all mutants, I will stop you.
Not so gifted now, are you? Behold my creations.
I'm exhausted.
I think I'm doing okay. Taking a little longer to kill him, really. Run out of spirit. Yeah, you dropped the costume core.
Just what the professor ordered.
And now our story enters its final act.
I wonder what Forge could do with this.
We need your assistance.
Lesson learned.
More boost. Give me the Euro Forge for ranged. I guess that makes sense.
What's wrong, Hawkeye?
Well, I probably
Somebody
need
give you the shaft?
defense.
I slay me.
Hawkeye, join me for some target practice?
Physical energy.
Doom has no time for nostalgia from a pedant like
Maybe
Captain
I'll find a
America.
better one by the time I actually need to use it.
I can't believe I'm asking you for help.
You seek the assistance of a superior being.
How did you penetrate our impenetrable security?
Now you'll learn what you're dealing with.
Send for more underlings.
Yikes.
Can't think straight.
You, a worthy threat?
Take this!
This is not the last you've seen of Victor Von Doom!
I'm so close!
Yeah, I got the
Just like
Cosmic
Professor
Doc
Oak.
Ock. This is an odd place to be motorcycling around.
No need to bow before my genius. The ignorant
Uh,
Broken the containment field.
there was too many people there for me to survive. I have to go the other way.
This to my supervisor. Sound the alarm.
You will not escape.
Activate countermeasures.
Critical situation here. Where's the target?
have no hope.
Superior planning wins again. Give me a minute.
Silence, you incompetent worm!
The power of gravity! Behold! The power of gravity! This can't be happening!
I wonder what Forge could do with this.
Alright, that was a little tough.
You, a worthy threat?
I've got more where that came from.
Hey Dyson, how's it going? Thanks for joining the chat.
Just like I planned.
Just doing some Cyclops leveling. I got him in the BOGO sale. But I'm pretty underleveled for this, so just gotta avoid the laser.
Suffer for all eternity!
My superiors won't be pleased.
Oh, nope. And the rocket.
This looks bad.
Yikes. faster at the same time. Yeah, well, at least you got a free, hopefully you got some good luck on your random hero boxes. Best time to buy is definitely during the BOGO sale. Because even if you got the 40% off, which is like another sale that they do a lot, you know, buy one get one is still a better deal.
Where's the real fight?
Rockets are killing me.
Shut down the experiment.
I need time to rest.
No, it's not ready yet.
So, yeah. I mean, if you have money, you can buy whatever. I don't, I've been like trying to get as much as I can in game, but
How did you penetrate our impenetrable security?
but I was getting very close and running out of heroes to level.
This looks bad.
I pretty much was down to Black Widow and X-23 yesterday. So when the BOGO sale came up, I was like, ah, perfect timing.
Are you there? Frost?
Oh.
Critical situation here.
Rockets every time.
You've broken the containment field. Wonderful. A volunteer for my new experiment. This won't look good on my performance review.
Sending Beast out is like going bowling.
Can't go
Nope.
straight.
Nobody told me I was expendable.
These rockets every time. I rolled the wrong way. So you got Thing, Juggernaut, Daredevil, Cyclops, and then you got random hero boxes gave you War Machine, Vision, Taskmaster, and Rogue. Doom. Yeah, best time to do it. I think the only other efficient way to get lots of heroes would be to just be like, I'm gonna drop the 200 and buy like all 50 whatever heroes. But you'd have to be really like committed at that point. And have a lot of money all at once.
This looks bad.
So screwed. See, I can't see when I'm doing that move. I have no idea if he's shooting at me or not.
Critical situation.
Yeah, he like 2 shots me.
Give me a minute.
I'm out of spirit. Ugh. Got me at the rocket. Yeah, the advanced pack. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they come out and see what happens.
Where's the
I know you get a discount if you kind of pre-order. So, plus I guess they do have a bonus hero that they haven't announced.
critical situation?
I'm assuming that'll be something pretty amazing. If that, they're keeping it a secret.
This looks bad.
Oh no.
Where's the target?
Yes.
That danger room training pays off. Just what the professor ordered.
Are they giving away skins and stuff? I mean costumes?
Nice of you to join us.
Watch. I wonder what Forge could do with this.
Not lovely are these.
Susan, you
Okay, use
deserve
it right
not
now.
my wrath. Only my pity for marrying a cretin like Richards. Doom shall assist you.
So I'm only
because
level
Doom
39.
wills it.
I guess I could keep doing legendaries. Industry City.
Just wanting to be a hero isn't enough.
Yeah, it's nice when they give away like some extras. Because, you know, for a free game, you can really spend a lot of money. It's pretty crazy.
The surfer's gleaming board once again thwarts me. How can I make it obey?
Always good to have another option.
Yeah, these are just passives. Blue and yellows. Do that.
By the Ancient One's will.
Just what the professor ordered.
think I just got a cosmic protein.
This world belongs to Doom.
Where's the target?
How much easier when I'm at the same level as the stuff I'm trying to kill.
You are already a corpse.
Don't make me hurt you, man.
You'll never...
Alright. Blue and yellow leaves. I need to put more enemies, I think, in Industry City. Too much walking
You
around.
ain't taking me in. Control is a delicate thing.
My superiors won't be pleased.
I need 15 more blues and yellows.
You seek the assistance of a superior being.
It's not a lot of enemies. Searching.
You
go up
have
here.
no hope.
What are you hassling on?
You are.
Suffer for all eternity.
You are.
Gotta keep up with Wolverine.
You will rue this day.
Alright, the next legendary. These bosses.
From now
Pretty
on,
much.
all crime shall be organized
Bosses
by
and
Doom.
events. Don't look like anybody's doing this. Save the civilians.
Ah, crap, super tight.
From now on, all crime shall be organized by Doom.
Need one person to get that other civilian. Probably not gonna do it.
No one.
Bummer. Guess we'll go down here and try to kill this boss. Not using signals yet.
This world belongs to Doom.
Yeah, I don't need any of that. Might go defense though. Cyclops, yeah, so you're probably doing what I'm doing where you're trying to level up so you can use this energy bonus. I think the easiest thing to do is just level Ricochet Blast, and then you kind of just sit back and it just bounces off of everybody like in the room. You can even stand outside the room and just hit one guy and it'll bounce around everybody else. And then use Master Tactician to get the XP bonus while you're leveling. And also I think it casts vulnerability on them. So you pretty much just cast that on them and then hit them with the Ricochet Blast. These other beams will probably be better when you're fully leveled. One gives you the slow and they kind of do damage over time too. So the idea is to kind of like alternate back and forth because he has a lot of hold down button moves. Like his signature, you hold down. He does like a mega blast. So he's pretty much a ranged character. He's kind of squishy. I've been putting defense mostly, if I can. But his signature is pretty cool. I mean, just look at this. Pretty awesome. And he throws Beast out too. Yeah, Beast. I'm only using Beast with the build that I have, but you could, I guess, technically use Jean, Angel, and Iceman as well. Oh yeah, the strategy of leveling a character. Yeah, I do the story modes, but I just kind of jump to the boss battles and just kill the bosses. I suppose you'll probably be going too quickly through it at some point and need to stop and do like Industry City or whatever. Depending on what your dailies are, you can break it up so that you'll match the same level. So, but I pretty much speed through and then turn on all your boosts if you have any boosts. So, because you want to level as fast as you can. If you use your boost early on, then the story, which would normally only give you like 1 level, will give you like 3 levels, or depending on how much boost you have. Because you won't be able to run the story with the character again, so you'll miss out on the XP bonus.
Why are you hassling us?
So, right now I'm doing Industry City because I'm too underleveled to basically fight Dr. Doom. I was getting destroyed by the AIM facility. Alright, I gotta do Hydra. I'm basically up to Mandarin. But Mandarin is, nice. I got Industry City rolled again. That's so lucky.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
So I'm a little underleveled to do the story of where I am in the story right now, so I'm basically just doing Industry City because today's the daily for Industry City. I think if you do the legendary, if you can get your legendary to line up with one of the shared quests, you'll get double. You get the XP for both at the same time, so it'll be more time efficient. Just doing legendaries is a pretty quick way to level. Does Sinister drop XP? You're talking about the reward for the mission. There's like the 3 XP boosts. That's the reward for that mission.
All according to plan.
So if you run that mission in story mode again with a new character, you'll get the boost again. So it's per character pretty much.
This is not the last you will see.
I think there's a couple other missions that give you some sort of boost. So, but I just use the boost as soon as I get them because they don't. The timer stops when you go into a hub. So, if you're actively playing, you're using the boost. If you're in a hub, it doesn't use the boost. It stops the timer. So like right now you can see it's ticking down. But I'm using it, so that's fine. But if I go back to like Hammer Bay or something, it'll stop while I'm there. Yeah, Professor X is how you complete the mission.
You have no hope.
So he technically gives you the boost, I guess. Okay, what just happened right there? I guess I got stunned while doing my... That sucks.
All will face the righteous punishment of doom.
You ain't taking me in.
Yeah. I mean, I would use the boost immediately. Because, story mode still has good XP. So if you basically want to be able to do the bosses only, but then not be underleveled by the time you get to. But it's hard to do that because if you have no boost on, you only get like one level or something.
This world belongs to Doom.
By beating the boss and completing the mission. I mean, it scales pretty well, is basically what I'm saying. So like when you're level 1, the XP boost will help you get to level 5 quicker. You know, basically like that. But then when you're at level 30, it'll help you get to level 33 quicker. The same idea, but you really want to use it like the whole time, pretty much. I mean, I have like a day of boost, so if you just started playing, you know, maybe it won't be as helpful. So, actually, you just missed the best time ever to level. During December, they were like, they had like a server side boost that was like 100%, and then everybody got free winter boost that was like worth 200. So if you ran with this boost that they normally give you, if you had any of that, you could have been running like 350.
From now on, all crime shall be organized by
350 boosts you can get through really fast. You won't be under leveled, so you don't have to kind of stop and do shared quests. So if you're not really going to use the hero though, some of the permanent bonuses don't really matter. So I guess I could see an argument for I just want to bum around in Midtown or do the shared, because you could party up. You know, like I could see who's nearby to me and send him a party invite, and then when he completes something, I'll, you know, I'll get the credit for it as well, so I can get through my dailies quicker and get the XP boxes. Because each one of these boxes gives you like a little bit of XP too, for the shared quests. And all your dailies pretty much. So eventually you'll get into like a routine where you do your dailies every day. You do your legendary. And you do all your shared quests. They have 3 different ones each day, so they give some variety. Keeps disappearing. But yeah, if you don't have anybody level 60 yet, you won't have influence missions yet. So these ones kind of take a while. You should be doing these ones every single day, because you'll need hero accommodations to level your gear, which is how you get your gear to 66 and 69 from the hero accommodations. So yeah, it's worth it to level Cyclops just for the boost. So the story mode has permanent bonuses, so that's why it's always recommended to do the story mode at some point.
Not impressed.
I think if you have boost on and you just like drill through to the boss and don't like waste a lot of time, kill the boss, because you get a huge XP bonus for completing the mission. So you don't have to kill everybody. Like you barely get any XP for killing like just stragglers running around in story mode.
Possesses total mastery of the diabolic.
But you get tons of XP for completing story mode missions. So, and killing a boss is always good. And the bosses in story mode are usually a little easier to kill than like mid-town bosses. Because you're doing it by yourself.
This is not the last you will see on Bedrock.
I think you can level faster with if you have people similar. Like if you party up with people that are similar rank to your hero. Like if we're both level 40 and we play together, we'll get through the story quicker, so you'll still get the same bonus, but it'll take less time. So, permanent boosts are helpful. As you get health, you get spirit. You kind of need those if you ever want to use the hero for any end game content. Like raids and all that kind of stuff. Danger rooms. Because your character won't be at full potential until you get all the permanent bonuses. You could also do missions, like if you're at the beginning of the game, I would recommend doing like all the missions that give you something. Because you'll get the bonus boxes that will help you level that character, since you don't have a lot of boosts yet. And then it'll also help you get more stuff, like currency and items, and you know, because I have like several stash tabs now because I've leveled so many people that I can just go to and rip stuff off of other people and then put them on someone that I'm leveling if I need help. Like if I need an extra bonus.
There are worse things in this world than death. I am one of them.
No one escapes.
But at the beginning of the game, you won't have any of that stuff yet. So it may be helpful to do some of those other, because there's some story mode missions that give you artifacts. There's some that give you like different items. Like there's one that gives you unstable, I think, or a matrix of unbinding, like currency items and things that if you don't have a big stack of, you might need it later. So I would do those missions, even though it's gonna be a little more time consuming. But you don't have those items yet, so definitely a good idea to do it. Because there's a couple helpful artifacts and stuff that they're not really good end game artifacts, but they're good for leveling if you don't have a base or something. So, and if you're leveling, it's pretty much, you don't really care about what's on the character. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, like I'm using a Juggernaut medallion right now, so I can get that extra vulnerable. Like his medallion has a 4% chance of becoming vulnerable. So, you're like getting costume cores at early in the game are like they don't drop a lot basically, and low level costume cores don't exist really that much. So getting stuff like invulnerability is, you can really only get it from artifacts or medallions otherwise. So Juggernaut's a good leveling one, especially if you have a squishy character.
Guess I learned my lesson.
Because has that chance to go invulnerable. So later on, when you get a level 60 costume core, you'll get one that has invulnerability on it. So every time you use a health pack, you'll become invulnerable for 2 seconds. So then you won't really need leveling items like Juggernaut medallions and stuff. So plus you gotta build up like your relic pool, you know? Like I can just be like, I'm gonna rip off a ranged power relic and throw it on Cyclops and immediately have, you know, extra health and damage. So yeah, if you want to speed through, you're gonna have to use boosts.
Smoke 'em.
So if you have, I've seen people level heroes in like an hour if they have like 350 boosts. My boost right now is so your hero synergy will be how many heroes you have at 60, not including the one you're using, and not including, like, you won't get the bonus for this unless your hero is less than 60. So Cyclops is less than 60. All my other heroes that are 60 will add up to 114% bonus, plus my boosts and whatever else I get from each enemy defeat gets all added together. So my total is 168 plus 133 per enemy defeat. So Cyclops has built into one of his powers extra enemy defeat bonus. So he's kind of set up to level faster as a character. But it's still pretty time consuming. Like I don't have a ton of boost right now. 168
All will face
is not
the
a lot.
righteous punishment of doom.
So, like, I can give you an idea. Like, look, I've played Cyclops for 3.5 hours, and I'm at level 40. So, if you have less than 150 boosts or whatever, which you probably do, then it's gonna take you twice as long, at least a little more than twice as long. So it'll take you 6 hours to get to where I am. Roughly. I mean, the first person I leveled in this game took a long time. So, but each person you level helps everybody else, so
Danger room training pays off.
any time spent in the game is so worth it. Yeah, you can use Omegas to boost your XP. That's a good way to do it. The other thing you should probably go for, if you don't have a lot of Omegas, is Spin Tech, which is a nanotechnology. It's this one. Spin Tech will give you damage rating to bosses, so like if you're in Midtown or Industry City, you'll be able to kill the bosses faster. And also the bosses faster in story mode. After you reach level 30, of course. You can't use the Omegas until level 30. So, that extra boss damage is really helpful. Because the bosses just take a long time to kill. And the town and stuff.
Not the last you will see of Bedrock, silly bear.
Got unique. Unique. So I would use all, like if you have special item find or rare item find boost, I would use all those too. Especially if you're leveling. Because you'll get more Eternity Splinter drops, and you'll get better gear drops. And you're gonna need the gear at the beginning of the game. Your Omega total is for your account, but each hero can have their own Omega build. So if I switch to Silver Surfer, whichever Omegas I selected for him will stay for him. But my total amount of Omegas I can spend is for the account. So if I gain an Omega playing Cyclops, I can still use that same Omega in my Silver Surfer build, but I don't have to select the same thing. I can select whatever I want per hero. So,
Mission accomplished.
so I say to put it in spin tech because every hero needs extra boss damage. You're going to be fighting bosses all the time, so that's just helpful to everyone. But say you're using like Iron Man or something and you're having spirit problems, you could use Omegas for Spirit for Iron Man, but then like Hulk, all his powers are free. He just has like an anger meter that fills up and gives you extra damage based on how full that anger meter is. So for him, it's worthless to put anything in the Spirit. So for him, you'd probably put it all in, you know, damage or something else. So yeah, you don't have to reset each time. You just have to remember to set it each time. Like they won't automatically be set. So once your hero gets to level 30, you can start using whatever Omegas are on your account for that hero. But if you don't remember to set any Omegas, then you just won't be using them. So you just have to remember to look at it. Same thing with your hero synergies, you can set those at any time too. But the current hero synergies won't unlock until 25 and 50. So when Cyclops got up to 25, if I wanted to start using this extra bonus, I would have had to come and select this on. So at the beginning, when you have nothing selected, it makes a big difference. Just need to defeat some more enemies, I think. Yeah. Midtown. I'm not getting good rolls right now. Alright, so let me switch over to the shared ones. I know where I am. Almost there. 1,000 enemies. Visor off. It's a pretty cool looking ability.
This is not the last you will see of Bloodrock.
I always thought they made Cyclops way worse in like the movies and stuff like that. He's like one of the best X-Men. I mean, he's the leader. All you need is Abby. Anything new? I used to play it a long time ago, yeah. Nothing is bringing you back. So I just recently started playing again. I had played it a couple of years ago for like a week, but then I started playing Path of Exile instead. and then I came back to it like maybe a couple of months ago. But I'm only up to like 9 days total playtime. Like my login rewards is 109 days. So I'm not sure when you left and what you think would be new. I mean, they're coming out with new heroes like all the time. The newest thing is that you can, like gameplay wise, there's danger rooms. Not last night's stream, but 2 nights ago, I had a bunch of buddies on and we were doing danger room. If you're curious to see what that looks like. I have all my previous streams on Twitch and YouTube. And I run danger rooms quite a bit too, you can always follow me.
Doom shall assist you because
But danger rooms are pretty much like, if you play Path of Exile or Diablo, they're pretty much like endgame maps. This is probably the best way I can describe it.
We must be free.
So yeah, I wasn't trying to ignore you.
from now on, all crime shall be organized by Doom.
I'm multitasking.
Bow down before me, for I am the master of the world.
So I think Danger Room is the newest thing in the game. You can always look at the news too, like on this thing. Like they're coming out with all these new heroes this year at some point, I guess they're saying, plus one bonus one that they haven't announced yet. So it's Green Goblin, Elektra, Nick Fury, Ultron, Black Bolt, Angela. So there's a bunch of new heroes. Right now it might be a good idea if you haven't played it at all to get back into it. You have the BOGO going on until Tuesday. You could buy one and get one for free. I don't know how many heroes you had when you played previously. So I know there's some people that have, like, you know, maxed every hero out, so at that point there probably isn't a lot to do. But I have like maybe 10 or 12 people in the game. Maybe I might have like 15 now or something. I'm gonna go to Hammer Bay just to try to catch up in you guys' chat here. Oh yeah? They talked about Danger Room a long time ago? Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know about it until pretty recently. Yeah, you max most of the heroes. I mean, there is a lot of new heroes depending on when you stop playing. They came out with Magic and
I wonder what Forge could do with this.
I will not let Squirrel Girls
what's the other one?
vex me
They
again.
came out with Magic and Iron Fist very recently. Before that, I think it was Kitty Pryde. Have I hit a hero that you have?
Good to see you, Tony.
Yeah, you could prestige, but prestiging seems a little tedious in this game.
Has true purpose.
I mean, unless you want to, unless you really want those extra pets that you can't buy, or like a title. I guess you can get a title for prestiging. When I read about like why would you prestige in the game, they pretty much say if you enjoy the game so much that you want to play it again. But if you have all the heroes, you probably played story mode like, you know, 50 times already. So prestiging would just be doing that again. And I guess it could be a challenge as well. So my pet is rolling the worst things ever.
Eliana, can we count on you?
I need to re-roll everything on
If
it.
it's not here, you don't need it.
Except for the unique. Well, I might have to re-roll that later too, but not now. It's kind of a good leveling one. Yeah. Yeah, the story mode. You probably had enough of the story mode. Yeah, the story mode has permanent bonuses though, so if you're ever going to use the hero like long-term endgame content and you want to max out their potential, you kind of have to do those story mode missions. But yeah, a lot of people get so sick of it that they're just like, I'm just going to do Midtown. The Danger Room does provide a lot of good unique traps though, so I think that's a good bridge the gap between regular Midtown and like Cosmic Midtown, because you can't really go straight to Cosmic Midtown. You won't beat the Cosmic Trial on a fresh 60 build, really. You kind of have to have some good stuff before you can do it. At least that's what I've found. So this is not the one I want to reset. Purple, blue, and green I need to reset. Because who needs move speed? Yeah, rolling the pets is pretty tedious. So, I got +3 fighting on my Silver Surfer though, so that was good. So, I mean, I can go through and see, I don't know what kind of content. I don't know if did they have influence missions? They have influence missions. There's a bunch of stuff to buy. New stuff to buy, I guess. There's the one-shots. There's raids. You get like 10 people on. Yeah, I just skipped to the end of the bosses on all of the permanent bonuses. I don't stick around and fight the story mode. I can do all of story mode in like an hour. So, and if I had enough boosts, I could also level my hero to 60 in that same hour. So that's the kind of goal. But I don't have that many boosts right now. So during the winter bonuses, they were giving out like 200 boosts. Plus I had the 50, plus they were doing a server side boost, so it was basically everybody was at 350 if you wanted to be. You can do like a character to 60 in an hour. November of 2013. Yeah, I think that might have been when I originally started. I forget, there was only a handful of characters to choose from back then. I picked Colossus, and then I got him to like level 20 something, and then stopped for like a really long time, played Path of Exile, then I came back to this like a couple of months ago. And then I've been streaming it lately also. So what am I going to do with my pet right now? I have 3 pets actually, so this pet has +2 to fighting on it. This one I'm kind of using as my leveling pet because it gives +1 to all attributes. When I get enough uniques, I'll re-roll it. I think +3 fighting is pretty much good for everybody. +2 to fighting is good enough that I don't really want to re-roll it yet until I get another pet. So this is kind of my extra pet. So my main pet is on my Silver Surfer right now. It has +3 to fighting on this one, but I've been re-rolling all the other fixes on all of the pets. I haven't gotten. I kind of want to. I think the best is to get Health, Spirit, Brutal Strike for green, blue, purple, but it's random which one you get. So you have to basically you gotta crush 600 green items, and then it randomly picks one of the affixes. So I haven't gotten health yet. And then even when you do get it, it'll be a variable amount. I think it's like 4 to 8% health or something. So you might not get the max version of it. Like I could have got +1 to fighting on the roll, and then I'd probably have to re-roll it. So you left 5 months ago? Yeah, there's definitely been. I think the newest thing is the danger room, and then the new heroes. So, you know, like Blade might be new too for you. Then I think Kitty Pryde came after that, and then Iron Fist is the newest right now, and Magic. Magic is actually really fun. Magic has a free teleport too, so it's a very fast movement build. But it's melee. There's a melee build I think, and a summoner build for Magic. So, plus Magic has some pretty sweet costumes in the game, in my opinion. And then also Magic has sweet accent. Voiceover work is pretty good for Magic too. Like this is a pretty sweet costume. And you have the classic one too. Yeah, Magic is like my favorite new character in the game for sure. The fact that Magic has a free movement power also is great, because the biggest problem I have with the game and what I think they should update is that they should give everybody a free movement power. It doesn't have to be a power that does, like, I think they should strip the damage out of the movement power and just make it a free actual movement power. If you want to have another movement power that has, you know, that also does damage, then that's fine. Like my Silver Surfer is a movement build, so he's going to do all of his damage through movement power. So it makes sense that that would cost some spirit, because otherwise the build would be broken, you know? But for everybody else, it's like this roll. No one's like making a Cyclops build where they're doing all their damage with this roll, so they should just make it free, you know? And then rely on the player's skills to get out the way when they're about to get hit, rather than, you know, I don't know how many times I've died because I've had no spirit left, and I tried to use my movement power. It's just annoying. I think, I heard recently though that the summoner build for Magic though is not that good for DPS wise, so I would go with the melee build at least to start. I heard Iron Fist was pretty sweet too. He also has a free movement power. But I haven't had a chance to play Iron Fist. I don't actually have him. I have some gameplay on my YouTube of me playing Magic as well, if you're curious and want to see the build in action. I've run danger rooms with the Magic melee build, and I'm not completely geared out on it yet either. It's a little bit better than a fresh 60 build. So it's definitely a viable build. Where did I put my defensive Relicon? Yeah, man. I don't think which costume core does Cyclops
I have a few
use?
things that haven't been tested yet, but I'm sure they're fine.
X-Gene? Yeah.
Ooh, could you buy me a pirate fleet?
So I can't actually use this core that I have yet. Not that it's really worth even using. Yeah, I think all you need is Abby is gonna go buy magic right now. To get stash tabs, yeah. Oh god. That's probably the biggest complaint for everyone too. The Eternity Splinter vendor has 600 Eternity Splinters stash tab. That is possible. So if you really wanted to, you could blow 600 Eternity Splinters on a stash tab. So the only other way to do it is with G's. You are correct. If you buy the pack, like the advanced pack or whatever, they'll give you a stash tab for each one of your heroes in that as well. So you can do some like tricks, like you can set an artifact. So once you get that character to level 60, for example, you can set like a medallion or an artifact to that character and then throw it in their stash tab. And then later on, if you want to use that medallion or that artifact, you can use the crafter to, you know, to unbind it so that you can use it for that other character. So it kind of allows me to have two, you know, like I have a lot of artifacts and medallions on this tab, even though, you know, those should be a general stash tab item. But I bound them to Scarlet Witch first so I could put them in here, because I'm not really playing Scarlet Witch a lot, so it gives me like an extra space here to do that. And I'm actually never going to use any of these medallions. I just have these medallions for crafting anyway, so it doesn't matter if they're bound. But artifacts, you can unbind them. I think you can unbind medallions too, but you gotta buy the recipe from the Cube Shard vendor for unbind a medallion, and it's 200. So at the beginning of the game, you probably don't want to bind medallions to people you're not going to use them to, because you won't be able to get it off.
Let me see what I have in my workshop.
But once you get your crafter leveled up, you can unbind artifacts pretty easily. It is it's 90,000 credits and enhance genome and Magneto medallion. So that's why I have all these Magneto medallions, because when I want to use a artifact that's bound to somebody else, I just throw it in here, and you know, it's not that expensive for me because I got plenty of currency. So yeah, the stash tabs, it seems like it's best to just use G's for that, because there's no deal. Like with the Eternity Splinters, you could at least spend 175 Eternity Splinters and have the chance of getting any hero in the game. That's a good deal, so you don't have to waste too many Eternity Splinters. Because 600, so that, you know, that takes forever to get. When you get a hero tab, it only works for stuff that hero would be allowed to hold. So anything that's currently bound to them can go in their tab. Any unique that is that hero can go in there. Any hero unique can go in there. You know, things that can't go in there would be other hero uniques. Like I can't put a Captain Marvel unique in the Venom tab. You wouldn't be able to do artifacts or currency. You know, it'll tell you can't do it. Medallions you can't, unless they're bound to that character. So that's why I was saying you can bind stuff and then throw it in their tab. But it costs something to unbind, unfortunately. So that's why they're cheaper as well. In terms of G's. So if you get a hero above like Doom sounds like he's your main. You probably bought the pack already, but say you Eternity Splintered a random hero box and you got Doom and you leveled him up to 60 and he's like your favorite and you want to keep playing him. It makes sense to probably buy their tab because you're going to get so many of their uniques, and using an expensive stash tab to store a specific hero's uniques is kind of a waste. So that's really the reason for you to be able to do it. But I still think they should just make all of them the same. So, but it is a lot less complicated. I heard there used to be like currency tabs and medallion tabs, or crafting, I think it was called. They used to have different versions of stash tabs. Hood medallions you use to reset artifact variable numbers. So when you want to re-roll an artifact, so bad example here, but my Silver Surfer, now that I have my final artifact set, you can press Alt while you're hovering over something and it'll give you the percentage of where it is in terms of what it can be rolled as. So this Blessed Gem of the Curse could be max crit hit rating of 273. I have currently the one that has 243. So if I really wanted to max this build, I would eventually have to get all of my artifacts in the above 90% rating across everything. So like this has 561 critical damage rating. That's like the bottom fourth potential of what can be rolled on this item. So I could take this item, throw it into the crafter with a hood medallion and a bunch of other currency and 200k credits, and randomly let the random number gods decide on what the rolls should be. So it could be much worse, it could be much better. So that's why right now I wouldn't worry about keeping hood medallions, because you probably have no stash tabs and you need to be saving currency and other items so you can level your crafter to max. Do all that first. You don't need to reroll artifacts right now. So, but that eventually you'll want to be rerolling all your artifacts. Like I've started rerolling my Surfer artifacts. Actually, that's how I got that Gem of the Curse to where it is actually right now. So eventually I'll need to get it to all 90s, but like all in the yellows, or most in the yellow right now, is kind of like comparable to where I am in the game, so it's okay for me right now. But eventually, like, I'll have all 69 gear, and you know, I'll be maxed out on everything. That's the goal, I guess. There might be other things to use hood medallions for. That's the only thing that I've heard that I use it for so far. So where am I? Smash Hydra. So I'll be 10 levels lower. I could try it now. So it's a real, like, they've really gone all out with grinding in this game. Like, there's a lot of grinding to be done. There's like tons of grinding to be done in this game. So I'll check what my legendary is right now. Oh, it's terminals. Okay.
Silence, you incompetent worm!
We serve none but the master.
You will not escape.
Yeah, by the time you actually reroll artifacts, it's going to be so long from now. Unless you're planning on buying a stash tab just to hold medallions, you might as well drop them. You're going to fight Hood so many times before then. You'll have a million opportunities to get more Hood medallions. The only reason why I hold them is because I don't want to, like, when I'm at the crafter, I don't want to be like, oh, I need to go back to and fight Hood again just so I can get another medallion. That's the only reason why I'm kind of holding on to him right now. But I still have too many even right now.
Where's the target? That danger room training pays off.
But I'll use them all. I'll probably end up using them all.
Step it up, people.
So, but if you're not currently re-rolling anything, I wouldn't worry about it. You can prepare to start saving them later. You might want to hold like 5, Magneto medallions or something. Eventually, when you get the crafter leveled high enough to unlock the Unbind artifact, because artifacts are pretty helpful. And if you have a lot of heroes, you're gonna be moving artifacts back and forth a lot. Especially when you find the good ones. Like Hand of Doom, Blessed Gem of the Curse is used a lot for a lot of different builds. So if you're leveling, you might want to use some leveling artifacts. You know, like there's some artifacts that give you invulnerability that I use for almost every person. So I just keep, unbinding them. So you need a Magneto medallion every time you do it.
Initiate battle plan Bravo.
So I would also pick up currency because you can craft them together, and there's a bunch of crafting achievements as well. So those will all drop boxes for you. So, like, craft the health pack, I think that's an achievement. So if you haven't done that yet, just go ahead and do it. Go get a box. Maybe you'll get some good item in that box.
Step it up, people.
So, yeah, the currency I'm talking about is like the molecules, not like the obviously pick up unstable molecules, but like the genome and I'll have to show you when I get back to my stash. But there's 4 different types of molecules you can pick up.
10 rings.
And you can combine them to make a pure one. And once you have a pure, it can be split at the crafter into the lesser ones. So if you're trying to be really space efficient, you want to just hold a stack of each one at pure, so that when you go to the crafter, you have currency.
You have no hope.
I call it currency because you basically only use it in the game to buy stuff. Which is, what you do at the crafter.
Okay, so now can we go home?
Yeah, I would pick up all runes
He's played
too.
us since the beginning, and we just let him do it.
So, because eventually you'll be enchanting things, and if you don't have the runes, they don't drop that often.
I should ring Deadpool's
Certain runes will start to drop more often than others, but it's nice to have the runes that you need when you need them. So, like, this is my currency page. This is what I mean by currency. So, like, there's unstable molecules, and there's the matrix of unbindings, right? Those are, like, the rare ones. And then the common or more common ones are the astral essence, enhanced genomes, particles, and filaments, nanotech filaments. So, these go from tier 1 to tier 8 for each type. And when you're at the crafter, almost everything that you need to do at the crafter will cost one of these or many of these. So I have a whole stash tab of them because I use them a lot and I have some extra space. But if you wanted to be space efficient and you didn't have this much extra space, I would just keep combining them at the crafter until you have tier 8, which are pure versions of each type, and then just you can stack them up to 10. So you can have a stack of 10. So it'll only take up 4 spaces in your stash tab basically. And if you ever need to use a level 7 or a level 1, you just split that. You know, it takes 3 to make one. So if you have 3 tier 1s, you can combine them to make a tier 2 basically, and it keeps going all the way up until 8. So if you have an 8, you can split it to make 3 7s, then you can split one of those 7s to make 3 6s, and so on. So just one stack of 10 of tier 8 is a lot of currency. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that you'll need to hold. So, and then also use this space in here to hold stuff. Like, definitely keep all the relics that you pick up. You know, costume cores, you probably only want to keep level 60 costume cores. But level 60 costume cores you're going to want to keep are ones that have the burst heal, which is to regenerate 25% of your health and 100 spirit. You want to look for that. You want to look for the ones that have invulnerability, which is become invulnerable for 2 seconds when you use medkit. And then you also want to look for the ones that say gain 400 health when you hit an enemy. If you see all 3 of those on one costume core, that's like the best costume core you can get. And trifecta. Every hero wants that. If you get 2 of them, that's definitely keepable. One of them you probably shouldn't keep. But I keep a few because when I'm leveling and I need a new character or whatever, I'll throw it on the new ones. But putting a costume core on your hero is relatively cheap.
I just might have something for you.
And it's a good bump if you find a good one. So it only costs like, I think refined is level 7s. And every hero comes with like a blank costume slate, so you can put the core on. You can also roll offensive affixes onto them too for fairly cheap also once you get the currency. So you want to do all those things as well, because you can basically get like I'll show you my surfer. Basically you can get, so I have invulnerability and burst heal. You can also put visuals on too, just for fun. But all the grades give me like extra critical damage, you know. So, and that's just the costume core. So you can really boost your hero, and all that you can do whenever. So it's just usually you don't want to roll that until you get a level 60 costume core, because you'll get higher rolls for a level 60 costume core. Yeah, Silver Surfer is my favorite build in the game right now.
No problem. I practiced against all of these guys in the danger room.
The Odin chests you should open like ASAP, because it'll give you some XP if you're leveling someone. And if you're not leveling someone, they'll give you XP for your
Doom possesses total mastery of the diabolical.
They'll give you XP for your Omegas, is what I mean. So you want to try to get Omegas too. So yeah, I would open boxes as soon as you get them, really. I mean, some people, I guess, they save the boxes for another hero, but it's tough because when you get the box, it's gonna be the level of that hero, or close to the level of that hero. So you're gonna have to level the other hero all the way up to that level before you can open those boxes, which means you're gonna be holding a lot of extra stuff that you can only put in the general tab space. So I usually use them immediately. There's always dailies every day, so there's plenty of box scraps for everybody. You just need to use that hero. So if you want to get a bunch of box scraps for a character you're leveling today, just go to, I think, Terminal is where they're saying to do it. Yeah, Industry City and Danger Room is where they're dropping them right now.
This looks bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot of running back to the crafter every 2 seconds, so it's a little tedious at the beginning of the game. Some people don't throw the trash to their crafter, they just wait till they get like big currency items. If your crafter is below level 10, then those trash things will help. Otherwise it'll be like very, very tedious. It's like donating like 60 XP or something to your crafter is not a lot when you're at level 17 crafter.
I don't think so.
So, but you can collect the sentinel limbs. If you get a two sentinel limbs, a sentinel head, and a torso, which you can get from fighting a sentinel, you can trade them in for 25k credits. 25k credits will be a lot to donate to a crafter at once. You can also you can get a big currency box as well by trading uniques in, I think. So if you find like many of the same unique, he's gotta go invulnerable all day.
I'm unstoppable.
End of the road, Juggernaut.
So I forget how many uniques it is because I have stopped donating to the crafter at this point. But save all the uniques you find, and then when you have uniques you want to get rid of, you can spend them at the crafter, get a big currency item, and then donate that currency item to your crafter, and that'll level them a lot faster than trying to do what you're doing right now. Because otherwise you're going to be like, I mean, you don't get that many spots to hold stuff, so you'll be running back to your crafter like a lot, which is a little tedious. When I get back to the crafter, I'll look up what that recipe is at the crafter, get the big currency item.
I will slice you to ribbons.
Perhaps we are natural allies after all.
I should have done that faster. Lesson learned.
I wish you could slide the motorcycle.
Boom. That all
That'd be
ends
fun.
now.
Today belongs to you.
Alright. This is gonna be another one of these epic Doom battles. Hopefully not. Heals himself. Take the visor off, Scott. So, little under level, six levels. Not that bad though. Alright Dyson, yeah, thanks for joining in. If you need any other help, you can always send me a private message too. But I'm on, late night usually. So, I should probably try to go to bed eventually though. Yeah. Maybe after this battle. Cyclops is pretty good. I'm gonna say he's pretty good. I know a lot of people have said that he sucks, but he's a little squishy, but he's got some cool ranged powers. If you like playing a ranged build, you're gonna be fine.
Where's the target?
So I think all the people I've had the most fun with in this game are melee, so there's that. But if you're gonna play a ranged build, this one's not bad. got this, which is pretty dope.
Free or perish.
And you can throw beast. You can throw beast like a bowling ball. So I think he starts out a little squishy, but you know, it's a range build. If you had a tank range build, then I mean, eventually he'll be tanky enough, but I'm probably not going to use him that much more. So I should probably pick a ranged character that I want to like max out. 'Cause I got Silver Surfer as my best. Magic is probably my second best, but that's an melee build also. So I don't really have any good range builds, I guess. Maybe a Storm. Storm has a lot of area of effect. Yeah, Cyclops definitely has more direct beam attacks than he does area of effect attacks. Which is good for bosses, but not good for trash mobs. He does have the ricochet beam though, but I don't know how viable that is for an endgame build. More of a leveling item. Taking the visor off. Ah, come on.
Doom shall return.
Just what the professor ordered.
If he gets stunned
That danger
and
room
like
training
stops
pays
his
off.
move. That's the only problem with it.
We have won the battle today, but what will tomorrow?
So now I'm curious because I forget what it was.
Please, call me Reed.
It's an honor to serve alongside
It's
a hero of
5
WW2.
uniques for 500k. Or 3 for 50k. None of these are good.
Just let me know what you need.
I guess I'll throw this on here because I haven't found anything else. So close. And I'll have a little bit extra bonus. Almost there.
I know what you're thinking, Gene. Can we talk about it later?
At 114, so I'll be at 124. So, alright, so I made it through Doctor Doom, guys. I'll try to finish Cyclops next stream. I'm usually on East Coast time, after 9 o'clock. During the week usually, but I'm doing some weekend stuff right now, I guess, because I'm not away this weekend. So I may be on tomorrow night. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing. I'll see if anybody else is playing Marvel Heroes
The
right now.
immolated idiot of that accursed quartet boils Doom's blood.
Somebody else is playing Marvel Heroes, I'll switch you guys over to that. So I might BOGO another hero too. I still got the sale going on. So I think I want Wolverine. That's probably what I'm gonna try to do. I bought Cyclops and I got Black Panther for free in the random. So I've made out pretty good on my random hero boxes so far. Alright, let's see, who's playing Marvel Heroes right now? We got Trey 808, myself. Alright, I'll send you guys over. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you on another night. So, have a good night.